Hey guys, today in Art Club with Miss Burford we are going to make graffiti name art. You will need A4 tracing paper, a sheet of black card, some graffiti style fonts, a printed brick wall, a pencil, a pair of scissors, a glue stick and some colouring pens. You'll also need access to a printer and photocopier. For the prep, you'll want to go on to defont.com and go underneath script writing down to the graffiti section, and on here it will bring up a list of different graffiti style fonts. You download these, you can create a Word document with the letters on, and this will be your fonts that the children can use. I then also searched for a brick wall design and copied and pasted this onto a Word document and filled up a full A4 sheet, as well as selecting a few different designs of graffiti fonts so the children have a choice of what font they'd like to use. Let the children decide which font they'd like to use for their name so it's completely personalised to them. And using the sheet of tracing paper, ask them to trace their name so it fills up the sheet as much as possible. So if they have a shorter name like Leo, Jess, Sam or something like that, then they can also do their surname as well. If they have a longer name, they might want to just put their initial of their surname. As you can see, I did Miss Burford. I would have just done Miss B if I had bigger font. Overlap the letters as you trace them. Then you'll need to photocopy this onto normal printer paper. You could, if you want to, increase the size if your writing is quite small. You might also want to increase this to an A3 size printout if you are going to do this as a display on a big wall, which you could paint a brick wall yourself and then have the children's names printed onto A3 paper, which works really well as a class collaboration for studying street art. But going back to this, I'm just doing this on a small scale to go in a sketchbook, so I just copied it straight onto A4 paper, and now we're just going to colour in the letters. If you use colouring pencils rather than pens, you could blend some colours on the letters rather than having a block colour. Research graffiti art before this so you get some inspirations for colours that you can use. If you have a shadow for your graffiti like this font does, you'll want to make sure you definitely use a nice black pen to give it that impact. It is up to you if you want to outline the letters after like I am here. It looks good either way, so it's completely up to you. Tat around the name as neatly as possible. If you have a shadow like this, ensure you don't cut off any of the shadow. Now you're going to move on to your background, so you're going to rip around your brick wall so it's got a nice rough edge. Stick this onto your black card. Then play around with the position of where you'd like your name to go on the wall. So you might want it to go at an angle or straight across. Make it your own. It's your wall, you own it with your name. Glue this down when you're happy with it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more art lessons like this on a Monday and other art related videos every other Thursday. See you next week for more art with Miss Burford.